contacted by Anne from Wancher, and she asked if I was interested in reviewing a new notebook cover, and I said absolutely. And then I got this box, and my first thought was, did I order something from L'Occitane, which I've never done, so I thought I don't seem to... But anyway, it's that yellow. Anyway, that's just a cardboard box. In there is a wonderful leather notebook cover that comes in... I've put it back in the original configuration and packaging. So it comes in a little bag to protect it that has the Wancher logo on it. And here is the leather notebook cover. I did this, as if you can see it, I should have done this. Very nice. It still has, again, I put this back in so that I could show you how it's packaged, because everything comes well protected. There is a larger pen loop and smaller pen loops, all with little protective devices in it. So I'm going to cover, not really the parts, but I'll take you over all the different features of this notebook cover. I will not do a writing sample because it's not a pen, and then I'll tell you what I like and what I don't like about this cover. Let's get started. Okay, so here we go with this leather notebook case, the A5 Compact. I've taken out some stuff so I can show you kind of how it works. I think it's a very nice cognac leather that looks almost a little distressed here and there, which I think adds a really nice feeling to this cover. And I really like the color, but also the way it's shaped. So it's an A5 size. It has this little closure. There's nothing in here, no magnets or anything. Just a slip and slide. And then you open up the cover. I've already shown you the yellow box. I'm not going to show you that again. What do you find on this? There is a couple of things. There are 3 credit card slots, and I forgot to take out a card, so I'm just using the little cardboard placeholder that came with it. 3 card slots, which is quite nice. Here you have a vertical slot, either for folded up papers, memos, notes. They also list passport, which I think is quite an interesting option. Then we have 3 smaller pen loops. These are indeed smaller pen loops. This is a Pilot Metropolitan. It fits, but as you can see, that just fits. So this is not for huge pens. I also have, as another option here, a Gravitas Entry is the name of that pen. Also fits, also a sleeker pen. I have to fiddle around a bit, but there we go. And you can fit 3. So you have that. This, I would say, is more ballpoint pencil, like that kind of definitely slimmer pen. Then I have this cute thing here, which I really like. It's a little pocket with a little popper. Box of cartridges would definitely fit in here. It expands a little bit. Another thing that I thought of for this that might be useful is a short rolled up cable for phones or something to charge that might fit in here quite well. Then under here there is another slot. That's quite nice. And then here we have a double slot, which works either with notepads like this. This happens to be a used paper, but this is the correct size. Fits in here, so there's a little bit of fiddling. I'm sorry about the noise. Just want to show you what it looks like. I may not even be able to slide it in all the way. No, that is very tight, so this might just be on the optimistic side for me to think I'd be able to get that in. Yeah, that's what I told her. Now, sorry about that. It just slipped out. Anyway, this should fit, right? An A5 size notepad would fit. I clearly grabbed the wrong one because I did fit in another one earlier, and that worked perfectly fine. So it's not the thing. I think it's just this happens to be just this particular pad might just have a cardboard that's a little bit too flimsy to slip in. Doesn't matter. It does fit. It does work. Another thing that fits is A5 size notebooks. I happen to have a simple, very simple Rhodia spiral bound here. And as you can see, this slips in much more easily. So that fits, of course. Hardcover notebooks in A5 size, they would also fit. So you have that, and then the final feature that I really like, because some people know this about me, but I like slightly larger pens. There is a big pen loop. And then someone's going to say, what about an Amiki Emperor? What about it? Here's an Amiki Emperor, and as you can see, it fits without issues. So that actually is a large pen loop. Okay, if it fits this, then it's a big pen loop. So that fits really comfortably, really big pens. But of course, if you have somewhat more normally sized pens, I'm looking at you, kid. Here is, that's not even a quote, but anyway, here is a Scribo Piuma, fits as well. Bit loosely, but with the clip in place. I don't see this coming out anytime soon. So there's all these features. I like it. Again, I love the color. I think it's very cute. I really like the little pocket. I think that's a nice design element. I think this is a product that looks distinguished, and I really love the way it looks. Okay, price $150. Not cheap, but it's a leather product. And good leather goods, they cost a bit of money. That's just the way it works. Things I like and dislike. I don't really have many dislikes. I love the color of the leather. I love this cognac. I think it's a very classy looking product. I love that it's a little distressed. That to me is the charm of leather, that it will develop that distressed look. And it's already pre-distressed a bit, so it looks, in my mind, really neat. For a leather product, I think this is a reasonable price. It seems to be a reasonable thickness of leather. I have by far seen thicker. I think of something like Galen, which has super thick leather. This is definitely thinner, but I've also seen much thinner. Okay, so I think this is a reasonable compromise. I love the big pen loop. I like a lot of the small features. I think it works well. Things I don't like about it, the only issue I have with these kinds of closures is that they're not necessarily super secure. Right? This can slip out and things can open up. Now, in what context would that happen? I really don't know. I just don't know. But I mean, it's not a popper. It's not something that's a more permanent closure. So just be a little careful. This is actually pretty stiff leather, so I don't think it's a big issue. Final thing I wanted to point out that I liked is that it has pretty subtle branding. There's just the Wancher logo. It's not Wancher all over it in massive letters or anything. Not in the back either, it just says Wancher in a pretty small font. So I thought that was nice because I like it when it's not like you have some huge commercial for a company that you're carrying around. I think it's a solid product and I really like it. I've really enjoyed playing with this, setting it up in different ways. So there you have it. I hope this was useful. A very kind thank you to Wancher for sending me this. I really appreciate it. And I'll gladly see you later. Bye bye.